Hello, good morning, happy new year. Happy new year. Happy 2024. Lovely seeing all of you as you are coming on this morning. I know we've changed time slightly from 7:30 to 8, and that is just today because we had some technical challenges. So let me see who's here. Good morning. Good morning. Prosperity for your soul. We have been on leave. We have been on holiday. Now we are back. Okay, we are back now with a bang because this year is the year of I am next. I am next. And so if you're just tuning in, I want you to just write, I am next. I am next. You are next in different areas of your life. You are the one who has to thrive in those areas. You are the one who has to make it. And this morning, I just want to take some time to give a bit of guidance on how you are going to spend the rest of the year. And so how you start, how you begin the year. The year is still very young. Okay, the year is still very young. We are on the 8th of February. We just finished January. Some people are still on a fast. We're remaining with 10 days to make 40 days. We are about to conclude. But before you blink, 40 days will be gone. Before you blink, February will be gone. But then what can you do, at the moment in order for you to just get your year thriving? You need to know that many times when you begin something, or some of you, when we go back into last year, there were several things that you really wanted to achieve last year that you didn't achieve. And the reason being, different things happened, and there's a common terminology, that people love: procrastination. So that is really the word I really want to attack today, because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful word, but actually it messes up your life. It messes up your wealth. It messes up your family. So before you actually delve into procrastination, because some things that you're supposed to do, you are not having, like an accountability partner, or you haven't employed time to actually help you, get yourself into another space. Those are some of the things we are going to quickly deal with for the next just few minutes as I'm showing up this morning, because I just want to help you in aligning quickly. So for those who are in my team, Project Life Design, which is really something I would love to encourage each one of you to find ways, to join my family, Project Life Design, because in there are several things that we get to do that somehow help you to get jump started, because you are seeing other people doing certain things, and you are in a family where things are happening. Somehow there is that thing that begin to boil within you. So first and foremost, have you set the mentor, in place? Do you know which mentors you are going to work with or work with this year? Now, when I'm talking about this issue of a mentor, a coach, I want to demystify, because it's not just a matter of calling somebody my mentor. I am talking about reality. I'm talking about real engagement. And when I say real engagement, I'm not talking about where it's basically about dealing with anything and everything. You need, if you really want to make it this year, you need to have an agenda. You need to have goals. What are you doing this year? What do you want to achieve? You may even want to actually break it in smaller pieces. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I see all of you, and I'm so excited to have all of you here. Thank you so much for tuning in on such a very, very short notice. So I need you to, when you write in your diary, okay, so each one of you, so I'm moving with my red diary because this is the season for lovers. You know, it's Valentine's season, so we have already started chilling in the red because we are talking about love and different things that I'll be concluding with. But in my diary, this is my diary that is here at the office. I've got my diary in my bag here. I've got my diary in the bedroom. I have a journal in the toilet. So I have books everywhere, and there are specific things that I get to write. There's no time I should not have anywhere to write. Okay. And yes, most of you have got beautiful phones, but I want you to know that what you keep with pen, and paper is much more than what you are storing online on your phone. So I would love you, if you've got a diary, okay, I would love you to state the mentors that you're going to work or walk with this year. If it's one, if it is two, I want you to write their names, pen down their names. And when you pen down their names, I would like you to go further. I would like you now to specify which areas are you going to be in consultation with them? Which areas are you going to discuss? So, for example, okay, I'm taking long, to really finish a lot of books. I'm taking long. So what I've done, because I have identified my editor is very bright, like he's very, very intelligent. So this year I have made it a point to treat him at a different level in my life. I have placed him on a higher level. So when it comes to mentorship for my books, he is the one I have placed as my mentor, because this year I want to release 2 other books. I was procrastinating because last year there were certain things I was busy with life. So many things made me busy. So in my journal this year, apart from the usual mentors that I have, my husband, my spiritual mom, Dr. Akan, I have added my editor as my mentor this year, because I would like me to report to him. I would like to go to him. This is what I want to do from this month. So we had a conversation. And in this conversation, I told him, I said, he must give me space, okay, up to April, because the number of things. So I needed to conclude boardroom to bedroom. Listen, because of mentorship and what I needed to do, I had to talk to my mentors, and one of my mentors is my husband, concerning this book, and I was failing to complete. So we had to have a conversation. What must I do for me to complete? Because I have used energy, I have used an attachment for, the joy that I'll have, but still time is catching up with me and I'm failing. And my husband said, the only way is you need to be out of the house. Take a holiday. Take a holiday. That is how come I had to go to South Africa, and, alone. I was alone in the apartment, and, with fasting and prayers, that made me to have more time to actually conclude things I was failing to do. You know why I was able to do that? Because I had another neutral voice to speak into my confusion. Come on now. There's a neutral voice that is not as stressed as I am or as I was. And this neutral voice was able to reason from the space of, understanding. Because I said, okay, maybe I should do this. Oh, maybe I should do this. No, wait. What else can you do? And we looked at several things. That is the importance of a mentor. You need to, and a mentor is not someone you are just calling, that's my mentor, that's my mentor. No, there has to be progression in your life, and you, the mentee, has to be deliberate. You have to be deliberate because you are the one who has to accomplish assignments. You are the one who has to accomplish those goals. And therefore, it should sit within your tray that is easily accessible for you to actually look at the things that you want to achieve. So here I am. I have submitted finally my manuscript. Last night, we went on, as we were analyzing, because he was now interrogating me. He was now, because now I've told him, I said, you are my mentor when it comes to this. So he began to interrogate me. Okay. After we finished the prayers, we were on because we have a timeline when this book has to be printed. Okay. We have a timeline. And so he began to, no, I need, the conclusion is not ending well. The chapter you've concluded with is not really having a grip, because yes, you have offered solutions and everything that people must do, but then it needs now to, like, you need to now come up with what should cover what you've been talking about, so that when you are concluding, the person must be able to know where you are coming from and what is going on. Okay. Give me tomorrow. So I have today. Okay, I have today up to midnight for me to give what I need to give. Listen, the only way I'm able to do that, it is because I'm engaging at the level of my development. Most of you do not really, so you don't utilize a mentor properly. And I'll keep on singing this. You are too general. So there are no milestones to measure. So for those who are in the network, and you've been with me for some time, you need to look out for the template of the goals. Okay, get in touch with the office so that they can send to you, first and foremost, the goal setting that Dr. Joyce taught. After that goal setting, you need to also receive the template. And that template, I need you to submit it by the end of next week. You need to submit, because we are behind time. By the time we are getting into February, you should have already submitted what you want us to be looking at in point form. Okay, so I have gone to my mentors. I've told them I want to do this. I would love to do 2 more books this year. And therefore, there is one mentor who is looking into this matter, because you may have a mentor like myself. Some of you have got me, and I'm able to look into your spiritual matter. I'm able to look into your marriage matter. I'm able to look into your business matter. Okay, so now, because I'm one mentor. I am one mentor who is doing that.
It might be
We still.
Did you drop it or something?
I am one mentor who is dealing with this. Okay, I'm having.
It might be maybe the hard drive has moved.
Excuse me,
so it can't find the BIOS. Yes.
Sama, can you switch off your mic?
So if you can open it and
please switch off your mic.
Check.
Somebody help me, please. Go on, Sama,
check
to
the
switch
hard
off
drive.
your mic.
Or
He's in my back end.
Yeah,
I need to flow, and he doesn't know he's left his mic on. Thank you so much.
So that's it. That's
so
only.
You may be having me as your mentor.
You open it and just check the hard drive. You know?
Okay, so you may actually see that there are 3 layers that I am dealing with when it comes to your life. Okay, I'm dealing with 3 layers. Now, we have to have milestone measurements. And let me give you an example. For example, if you are struggling in your marriage and we are dealing with the issue of your marriage, what is going on. Oh, I think our communication with my husband or with my wife is not okay. You know, certain things are not going well. We are not really planning our finances well and all. We need now to see what are you supposed to do? Okay, what needs to be done, because it is not about the other person changing. So we have to now have a milestone of you now walking into the space where you can find yourself in the resourceful state and stop doing some of the things that you think you need to do and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. What is it that is irritating and frustrating your spouse? Okay, so we work, and then after some maybe 2 months, we come back to evaluate what is going on with the point we spoke about. What is happening? Is there improvement in your communication with your spouse? How are you communicating? Which times are you finding yourselves together? Can you develop showering together? Maybe that can create the bond again. Can you develop having meals on the dining table together? And when you're having meals, take away your phones and see how you can engage. Life is about being intentional. Okay, life is about being intentional, and there is no person out there who is responsible other than yourself. There is no person who can help you to live a joyful life, a peaceful life, because you can never be in control of the environment. You can never control the environment. You cannot control your spouse. You cannot control your boss. You are working in this particular company and your boss is bad. Okay, we need to work with you. Is it because of your mindset? What are you releasing in the marketplace? When you are at this particular workplace, what do you go with? How do you show up? How do you report for work? Because some of you, there is a way in which you've dented your own life at the office because of your behavior. Okay. You have dented yourself, and therefore there are certain steps. Like one of my mentees, why I am late because I was waiting for the Wi-Fi. This person decides to carry the router at home, and they carry the router at home and they don't come for work on time. So here I am supposed to come online and someone is chilling, and where they stay is very nearby compared to where I stay. It's like 5 minutes, and I stay like an hour. But I'm at the office and this person is not. So now, let me give you an example. I am the boss. This person is a subordinate. Do you know that any little thing that they are doing is denting already what I know about them? If you're listening to me, I'm talking to you. Because yes, this is me, but I want you to take this and take it to your workplace. Some of you are irritating employees. You are irritating subordinates, because even when you are given an assignment, you cannot actually finish that assignment on time. You cannot finish that assignment. Yes, boardroom to bedroom is about to be printed. So please pre-order, but it will shock your life. It will shock your system, because most of the things that I'm talking about, they are in the book. They are in the book. So now, here is an employee, or here is a subordinate. They already keep painting. They keep painting lack of seriousness in my mind as a boss. They're not serious. The way they're doing things, there's no much dedication to what they are doing. Do you know what gets to happen? Now when I am viewing, it's now me, because me, I'm an NLP, so it's very easy for me to delete folders. But your boss is not an NLP practitioner. They'll see you for what you are delivering. Okay, because the key focus filter is looking at what is showing up. If you are one person who's always giving excuses because, oh, my helper didn't come, oh, my child has got toothache, there's a temperature, there's what, my friend, are you the first one to have babies? Are you the first one to be pregnant? What we forget is that whatever you are going through, other people have gone through even worse things. So that is why you need to be intentional in the way you are developing your life. You need to be intentional to win favor, to be likable. And that likability is what helps, people to actually value you. People have to value. People have to value your life. And you have to be trustworthy. So even in my team, PLD, I know people I can easily go to. I know mentees who are serious with their brands. I know. And I know those that are just there for numbers. They don't show up on anything. Things are not happening and they are wondering why their friends who are moving and pushing things and things are happening, and my engagement with them is more progressive than it is with them. And so they are quite behind in a lot of things. Okay, they are behind in a number of things because there are things that they are not actually bringing to the party with. It is important for you to have an understanding that when it comes to your life, you need to be intentional. When it comes to your life, you need to be intentional. So today, I want to really enshrine this into your spirit. Write down the names of those mentors. Who are they? What are they doing in your life? When are you going to evaluate? So we've got the whole year. You don't wait until it is December. You need to make it a point that probably once per month, you have an engagement with your mentor. Twice per month. It's really up to you when it comes to the seriousness of what you're dealing with. Okay. And you state these, I want this to happen by April. This is what I need to happen. Something must change in my life. And so by April, we've got to evaluate what must I do in order for me to achieve by April. That's what I'm talking about. You can't live your life to space. Okay? You can't live your life as though somebody somewhere is in charge. You are the one who is in charge of your life, and therefore you need to take your career by its horn. You need to be the driver's seat when it comes to your life. You need to work up intentional. This didn't go the way I planned it to go. What did I do wrong? What must I now do? How do I deal with things? How many hours do I sleep? Which thing must I change? What should I look at? You need to self-interrogate. And that can only happen when you have some accountability of some kind. Okay. So I have purpose that this year I need to be more in South Africa. This year I need to be more at the church. So there are several projects that I am doing, and this is why my goals, I have to fulfill certain things based on what I have heard as I am next. So you see, being at church most of the times will also help me, okay, to actually bond more with my husband. This year, I am very intentional to chill with my dude. I have been so busy, and most of the times you find that we are together just in the evening. And I'm tired. He's tired. So we just have to keep ourselves there in the morning and so on. This year, I'm very intentional. Okay, I'm very intentional in my husband's life. There are certain things I want to learn of him. Now, this is 30 years in marriage. Your own is 5 years, and your behavior is like you are 50 years old in marriage. Me, who is 50 something, when you reach 50, sometimes you don't mention your age all the time because you want to keep young and people guessing. But here is me who wants to be intentional about my marriage. Yesterday, one of my mentees came and she said, you know what, let me leave you to do honeymoon with your husband, because she found us. We were doing, plants. We were planting, we were planting around our yard, the new house we are building. So we are doing together, supervising the workers together. All this time, he's been alone, working with those workers. Now the lady is there. Madame is on duty. Madame is on duty. So as we are discussing, so what must we do? Oh, this is what must happen. And then what do we do? Oh, we are remaining with this. We are discussing. I could see he was stressed. The plumber is 178,000. Oh my God. I said, okay, dude, let's see. What can we do? Okay, I can find 50%. That is being an asset in your spouse's life. Okay, so that is what I am working on, and I'm intentional. I had to develop certain things I am supposed to do in order for me to invest more. You know why? I have a lot of times I will travel a lot this year. I'm traveling a lot this year. There's going to be a time I'll be away from home 21 days. So you see, I'm not a fool. Okay, I'm not a fool. I've already read into March and how heavy the month of March shall be. So investment is in February. I am investing my time. I am spending my time with my hubby. I'm making sure that I'm available and I'm intentional, and you don't want to know what else I'm doing. Intentionality. Because I began to see that we are living on autoplay. Like we've just gotten so used to each other. Now we are just like brother and sister, and we are just on autoplay, just a good guy. I'm just a good girl. No. I realize, no. Let me reverse. And I have my mentor involved in this, because we have discussed, this is what I want to do. I'm planning by the grace of God. I would love to pour into this. I would like to honor him. I would like to do this. And those are things on my plan. I don't want to come and do this big celebration. And in this big celebration, there hasn't been intentionality. Are you feeling what I'm saying? If you are here, please say yes, yes, yes. Are you here? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, praise God. Okay, so that is about your mentor. I think that's what I'm just going to really state. I won't go to the second point because we just got 2 minutes now. I'm coming again, and I'll come again over and over. There are certain things I want to quickly communicate over and over and just give you that thing. So we are starting love sessions. And the reason why we are starting love sessions, as you all know, last year I concentrated more on your brands, for you to actually bring yourself up and self-discover yourself and, get the brand. And we are going with a number of people to the UN to receive awards because of just the input I was putting in their lives last year. This particular season, I want to really, because I'm seeing that there's a lot of divorce cases and there are a lot of single people who don't know what they're supposed to do. There's so many things that are going on. So I've established these love sessions, and please, you need to be part of the love sessions group. So if you're not yet in the WhatsApp group, please, you go into talk to the admin. They are sending those links. Join the WhatsApp group, because I'll be coming in that group randomly, talking about these love things. So to be loved, how do you attach, love to money? How does money disappear in your life? Or how do you value money? Issues of marriage, issues of, for those who are dating, how do you relate? And I'm an expert. When it comes to this particular topic, I'm an expert, and the information you'll be getting is worth thousands of dollars, but I'm going to be giving that information almost for free. Okay, so you need to find yourself in that group. We are dealing with love sessions, and it will blow your mind for what is going to happen in your life. It will change your life. It will help you to actually, wake up again, because it is first and foremost where you find yourself alive one more time. So today, get the name of your mentor in that diary. Write the things you would discuss with your mentor. Point them down. For those who are in the PLD, those that are mentoring, please reach out to them. Office admin, let them send the template, let them send the goal setting that Dr. Joyce taught, and please, I need a submission of your goals so that when we are meeting and having a session, I want to be very intentional this year, and not only just this thing for you to just tell me, oh, you are my mentor, yet there's nothing you're doing. All right, so do have an amazing Wednesday. Look out in the groups for several things that are happening. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., show up to jump, show up to clean up your system. Let's do the exercises at 6 a.m. If you don't make it at 6 a.m., let's meet at 9:30. Do have an amazing day. Shalom, shalom.